Welcome back to part 2 of episode 11 of Operation Space Panda. We were uncovering shards of a prophecy with Zeratul and a group of stalkers. And being really paranoid about missing these
Your
secrets.
hope is an illusion, old fool.
If you can so easily read my mind, Kerrigan, you'll see that I'll never give up, so long as hope remains. Careful now. Kerrigan has set guards to bar our way. It could be a trap. We should take them out carefully, one at a time, or risk being overwhelmed. I am the heart of darkness.
Oh! Schnitzelhausen. Well, that's... Yeah, okay, that causes problems. Everybody back off.
State thy bidding. We move. Shozak Maknul. I am the heart of darkness. I will erase the demons.
Well, we lost a stalker.
I will fulfill. State thy bidding. Shozak Maknul. We, my burdens. State thy bidding. You address me. I will erase the demons of the past. I will be redeemed. The banelings spew acid when they die. Stalkers, take them out from a distance. Acquire my skills. Shozak Maknul. I am the voice of the eclipse. My burden. You require my skills. Very wise. Jeopardy. Entreat. You address me.
Oh, whoa.
Cold is the void.
Everybody's injured now. Alright, this one's definitely a secret.
I will erase the demons. I will be redeemed.
This is most definitely a place where there's a hatchery.
My allegiance.
Yeah, there we go.
This hatchery must be destroyed if I am to keep the Queen of Blades from subverting this land.
Oh,
You, my burdens, I will be redeemed.
what's that? Oh, it's a spore crawler.
Higher will be restored. We
Just quickly kill the spore crawler and then Zeratul can take care of the rest by himself.
You address me.
We don't need to kill the Ultralisks, they're stuck here anyway.
I will be redeemed. I am the heart of darkness.
Oh,
It shall be as you say. Very well. It shall be as you say.
there we go. So while Zeratul is cleaning up that,
the demons of the past. In the service of iron. Cold is the void.
clean up everything. Oh! Except a couple of random zerglings.
Spine crawlers. Kill them before they can take root and attack. My burdens. I will erase the state thy bidding.
Well, we got rid of the spore crawler, so then we can just send Zeratul in,
I am
clean him up.
And I am the voice of the eclipse. High Templar Karax is nearby. honor commands.
Alright.
I will fulfill my calling.
I'm just going to pop these rocks,
My allegiance
just in case.
Antaro Tassadar, Prelate Zeratul. I am High Templar Karax. My force tracked the Queen of Blades to this world, yet we know not what she seeks.
Kerrigan and I were both drawn here to uncover an ancient prophecy. With your aid, I pray we can discover it before her.
It is an honor, Great One. Lead on.
We must not hesitate. I've placed the Ultralisk in a void prison. Bring it down, Karax. We are one with the shut. I will be redeemed.
Zeratul, can you destroy the airborne Zerg?
It shall be my burdens. These Nidus worms must be destroyed, or the Zerg reinforcements will overwhelm us.
So that's exactly what we're gonna do.
Take the high ground and support our brethren.
Just go down.
Zeratul has destroyed their works. Press on.
I am the heart of darkness.
And now this must be where the last hatchery is.
For the reckoning. You address me? I am the voice of the eclipse.
Man, here I was being so paranoid. Oh,
The Queen of Blades seeks to pervert this world with that hatchery. I must destroy it.
alright, that was dumb.
You address me? I
Oh, hello. Actually, first killed spore crawlers.
Very wise. We move unseen.
Then, immediately after we pop the hatchery,
It is done. All of Kerrigan's hatcheries are destroyed. There is yet hope.
silly Kerrigan only built 3 hatcheries. Okay,
Me?
we got all the research. Man, I was way too paranoid. Way too paranoid.
The final piece of the prophecy. It speaks of one who shall break the cycle of the gods.
Most ominous. But if the Queen of Blades seeks this prophecy, we must keep it from her.
The rest is obscured. What?
You might peel away the prophecy's layers, Zeratul, but you cannot outrun the doom that awaits us all.
If you had that many Zerg buried there,
We cannot prevail against so many.
I will stand against the Queen of Blades while you escape with the fragments.
I will not abandon you.
The prophecy is more important than either of us. Reveal its secrets, Zeratul. The future rests on it.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten, brother.
right, well now quickly let's
I
run,
must
run.
get to the Void Seeker before the Zerg overwhelm me and the prophecy is lost. Arudin, Rasha.
Keep running, just keep running. There we go.
Now, I shall become one with the Kala.
And everybody else.
My call. I cannot decipher the fragments on my own, yet I know who might interpret them. The preservers of Zakul. If they cannot, I fear this entire universe will burn.
Yes. That was the first part of the prophecy. Let's see what Hansen has to say on this.
I'm okay, Doc, before you start asking.
You were staring at that Protoss device for a very long time. Are you sure?
Well, now you mention it, I could use a drink. Or two. Maybe what I saw would make more sense if I was drunk.
What was it, Jim?
An old friend of mine. Looking for the end of the world.
And so much research! Let's check the Zerg tank first. Zerg sample has developed an ocular organ. Will limbs be next? There's a basic dictomy to Zerg cell reproduction. Type A cells throw off seemingly random mutations. Type B cells hunt down these mutations and destroy them. Survival of the fittest on the cellular level. Successful mutations thrive. I used microscopic scrapings of the sample to test an electrical discharge field I've been tinkering with for some time. The results were gratifying. As an interesting side effect, Zerg matter developed into a very dense but flexible material. This material could be used to reinforce the superstructure of those old Hercules-class cargo ships that Swan's always trying to find a use for. I wish there were time for... I wish there were time to both pursue discharge field and iterate on hardened matter. I doubt there will be. As for his Protoss tank, I've been staring at that anomalous sphere above the crystal. It's obviously an energy emitter, but it has such strong containment that the crystal can slowly... Yeah, it has such strong containment that the crystal can slowly draw power from it via some method I don't understand. That gives me an idea. Using our own containment technology, I could modify our SCV manufacturing process to double capacity with no increased risk, I think. Breakthrough! The energy in this crystal is not kept in a vortex pattern, it was warping the energy around it so fast I couldn't detect it. In an odd coincidence, the warping slowed just enough for my sensors to pick it up. Not sure how or why. Every time I reach my wit's end with this sample, something happens by chance, and I get a breakthrough. Is it helping me? Clearly I've been working too many hours. I'm going to lose some more credits on Lost Viking. It's the game in the arcade cabinet, which I am terrible at, so I will not demonstrate it. It also doesn't really do anything other than give an achievement. I've never been good at bullet hell shooters things. Right, more upgrades. Ooh, many upgrades. I am lazy. I like my instant orbital depots. Besides, I tend to run marine heavy enough that I don't need the microfiltering. I just want to have instant supply depots. And this one's a tricky one. Automated refineries. You no longer have to put SCVs on your refineries, so you need less SCVs per base. Or 2 SCVs trained simultaneously means you can saturate your mineral lines faster. In the end, I prefer just not having to put SCVs on gas and having to just build less SCVs. That's typically just saving 6 SCVs in general. It saves cost. So I'm going to go with that one. This one is trickier. this one, I'm actually going to... Yeah, I can either get these Predator units, which are basically robo-cats that absolutely shred Zerglings. And are pretty good against Zealots still as well, I believe. Or the Hercules transport ship, which can drop a lot of dudes really quickly. I'll leave that one till later. Maybe my master has an opinion on it. I don't think there's any new clickables anywhere else. Oh, wait, there is. Oh, there's lots.
We have a very special guest today, Crown Prince Valerian. Thank you so much for joining us, Highness.
Thank you, Kate. It's wonderful to be here.
Let me get right to the question on everyone's mind. Is there anyone special in your life right now?
Truth be told, Kate, I've had a crush on you for many years.
Stop.
But in all seriousness, with the Zerg invasion, there's little time for such things. I've been studying military tactics under General Warfield, and whatever spare time I have is devoted to statecraft. It's my goal to be the best emperor our people could ask for. When the time comes, of course.
Wonderful. Now I've got 2 of them to worry about.
Valerian is a hell of a lot more decent than his dad, but still sneaky.
Good to see you, brother. Wait. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen into the spirit world. The Protoss. He gave you a crystal. And now you've been seeing what he's seen.
That ain't nothing to do with you. Stay out of my head, Tosh.
Have it your way. But you want to tread careful when you go looking into the beyond. If you need me, you know where I'll be.
Yeah, getting ready to bust your Spectre buddies out of prison and setting fire to a bunch of people.
How did you become such good buddies with those freaky Protoss? All I hear is they kill Terrans like you and me on sight.
Some of them would. But some others would fight to the death protecting people like us. I helped them defend their homeworld from the Zerg during the First War. When Kerrigan came back leading the swarm, I helped him out again. They're real big on loyalty.
Damn, Jimmy. Almost sounds like you respect them.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Tychus.
I mean, Jimmy and Phoenix were tight at some point. Pretty damn tight. Rest in peace, Phoenix.
Lots of folks ready to fight. For the right price.
Any cool mercs? Siege breakers. Siege breakers are tasty. I'll get some siege breakers. Right. Back to the bridge.
How long was I down in the lab, Matt?
You've been gone for hours, sir. You've been in the lab all that time?
I used the Eon crystal Zeratul gave me. I'd swear it only lasted a few minutes. So vivid. Zeratul's been searching for a Xel'Naga prophecy about the end of the universe. There's more. I just haven't got to it yet.
Yeah, and on that note, about getting to other things... Oh dear, now there's 5 choices. 4 here, and the next chapter of the Crystal. Meinhof, Folsom, Valhalla, and Tyrador. Tyrador 8. We heard about that from before. We get medevacs here, which is rather nice. Credit, Zerg research.
Seems your Queen of Blades figured out who's been paying us to snatch up all them artifacts. Mobius's head honcho, Dr. Narud, claims the Zerg are attacking his main research campus on Tyrador. He can't evacuate his people until all their artifact research is safe.
Yeah. So that one joins the list. So all of those, and then in the lab, the next chapter of the Crystal.
I gathered allies, and we made our way to the forbidden archive world of Zakul. There, A triumvirate of mystic preservers awaited us. And in the shadows, something else was watching and waiting.
Yeah, quite a sinister turn indeed. And more tasty research. So that's the options. 4 planets. Meinhof, Folsom, Tirador, Valhalla, and Zakul. Until next time. Boop!